bothered draining all the oil. Look, good thing about that is it seems like it's loose or off now. It's hard to tell. Where are we? Oh, we are. That was straightforward. Ish. Even the gasket's okay. Wow. So, what's causing our grinding then? I mean, that probably. What was holding that in? There's meant to be a. That is so weird. There should be a dowel. Nah. That's so weird. There should be a dowel holding that in. Here's your starter clutch. It's a weird system. I don't get that. I would expect to see a dowel in here. All the teeth look good on everything. This doesn't feel great. Look, too much movement in there. This is a reversed thread castle nut in. I have no doubt there should be a dowel. Or is it on the casing? Hang on a minute. Ah, it's on the casing. Alright, we're good. So, it would make sense to just do it all in one bit here. Just get it all out. This is a two-piece clutch system. This is a one. So it's meant to be an upgrade actually. That goes off, that goes off. That, yeah, look, you can see that the way it comes out. That comes off like that. This goes on this way, and you line up the dowels. There you go, that's it. Line up the dowels, and then you go straight back in with your washer, and you go back on with your retaining nut, which is the wrong way, so tightening is left, like that. Just so you can see I'm doing it. It wouldn't affect it too much, it's all done on electromagnet and pickup, look, but any dirt we can get off now will just give it a bit more lifeline. Look what I noticed on inspection. Look. They were together, but they came off just now in my hand, so it was very fragile. The new one-piece system, much better. I've actually got the majority on now. Look, even the cover. What I need to work out is I'm not sure I've got any oil left. I definitely don't want to put 20 back in because that's what came with it, and that would have been part of the problem. I've no doubt. It takes ages for 20 to warm up. You see, 20, 50. You need it thinner on a moped. People don't wait around, and it's a lot of wear and tear. 10. You want 10 W40 in this moped. But again, I'm not sure if I've got any. So I always get to a certain stage and panic. But actually, right now, it's got its new starter clutch in. Everything else looked fine. I checked the teeth. On the starting motor. They looked fine. There is oil in there now. It is appropriate oil. It's 10W40. It's car one, but that's fine on a moped. The exhaust may or may not be. It may or may not have a blow in it. Putting exhausts on quickly can be a bit of a pain because you've got to kind of put it all on loose and tighten it all up a certain way. May or may not have a blow. Probably not, but it may do. But everything else here is correct now. What you'd really do here, if you knew your battery was good and stuff, you'd pop the spark plug and you'd crank it over a few times to get the oil circulated. Or what I really should have done was dump loads of oil in there, just by hand, really, knowing I was going to start it up 20 minutes later or half an hour later. But saying that, let me connect up this battery. I think it's ready for a press of the button, and I think it's gonna just do what I expect it to do. Okay, battery's on. I'm going to be honest, guys, I do expect it just to fire up. I really feel like it's done. If it fires up, I'm going to let it sit 3, 4, 5 minutes. I want that oil circulated. I want the oil to get everywhere, especially on the new parts. I'm not going to rev it, let it sit and idle, and I'm going to pack away around the bike while it's idling. Once I think oil's circulated, I'll be switching it off and on and off and on and off and on. I'll be kind of playing with it a little bit, seeing how that kind of goes. I might be speaking too soon. It might not even fire up. A bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Because that means oil will have circulated there. Also, the starter sounds great, right? It looks quite low on fuel. At least that starter's working great. It says it's low on fuel. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember. Check for spark. See if you can see spark. Here, of course. Actually, there is no spark. Yeah, definitely no spark. I really think it wouldn't hurt just a new stator there, because it did look bad. It really did look bad. It did fire before that. It's these two wires you're looking at here, and then it's sending spark, but it did have spark before. Nothing else has changed. Hasn't got an immobilizer. Side stand. So stator ordered. It's like £20, and we could hear that the starter clutch issue was fixed. That's great news. We're looking really good. We're looking like we're in good position. The scrambler is looking good. The Sinnis should be fine, and the other one is up for sale. So, yep, good positions. I really like that when we get nearing the end of projects, really. I'm gonna have to decide about bodywork on this eventually. If the new parts are out there, I'll buy them and put them on. No reason why not. If they're not, I won't worry. I'll patch this up and sell it as a serviced running bike for fairly cheap. It doesn't owe me that much. Although saying that, after the battery, the stator, starter clutch, and everything else, it owes me a bit more, but nothing major. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, I'm not doing much at the garage at the moment because of this arm, but I've had a really nice morning. Got some bits done. The scrambler sounded amazing. I'm really pleased with that.